many trails up the axis climb. Tap one click, I'm in just in time. Ride that wave till the rush feels wrong. Soon as color flips, I'm already gone. I win with dots when the candles run hot. Little lights in a line tell me jumping or not. I spin that wheel, but it's mapped on the block. When the trend turns up, I
Good morning, good evening, good afternoon to everybody. How we doing? Welcome to the NVDA trade post-close. We got about 30 minutes to NVIDIA trade. We're going to do something that we do on all active news days. We're going to try and do a news straddle. Depending on what you're trading, how you're trading, I'm going to suggest a few ideas. I'm going to do it myself. But it's been an interesting day for me today. I really tilted today. Fortunately, just in one account. You can see I blew the 50,000 right over here. I literally tilted the whole thing. But I will say one very, very good thing came out of this whole thing, which is something I want to share with you guys as everybody gets into the room. The other thing that I want to share with you is there's a brand new update on the DOTS trading book. As I promised you, I'm going to give you the link here again. Everybody who wants to know exactly what we trade, how we trade it, what we do with it, right over here. It actually, I redid the whole thing. It looks, I think, really much better. Tell me this doesn't look really, really clean and super, super intuitive. So the thing looks really, really good. And more importantly, I also added session high, session lows to the setups, which is really the money setup that we like to trade here all the time. So go ahead, take a look at it, download it if you want, be my guest. Have a great time. We're going to keep working with it. The trade analyzers are all working really, really well. We will continue to refer back to all of this stuff. Who's new in the room here? Who wants to say hi to me? Who's never traded with us before? This is a good way to begin to understand the process that we go through and some of the trades that we do. And also just, say hello to me. Come hang out with me. Yeah, you like that it's updated, right? I think it looks really good. I actually really like it. So we were basically just literally flatline. Well, you know what I find very interesting is, by the way, I don't know if you guys noticed this, but the sort of afternoon lull that we've had over the last month and a half, it's literally like a 10-point range for 2 hours. And you just have to just wait it out. You have to wait it out until you get some range expansion. It's literally it's quieter than Asia, and you can't get frustrated with it as far as that goes. But I will say one thing that I did that so what I tilted today, it's pretty obvious. A couple things happened today that just fucking drove me nuts. And of course, in retrospect, I take full responsibility. But in the moment, I got really pissed. There were 3 things that happened. One, we had kind of topsy-turvy markets. That really wasn't the issue. The problem was I was having all sorts of delayed execution. And if you guys saw it, I had trades that were like $100 in the money that then ended up $8 closed, and it really pissed me off to have that. But that by itself was fine. But then the wifey calls and she's like, "Oh, you got to take the dog to the vet," which I totally forgot, which took me completely off kilter as far as watching the 10-10-30 trade, which then of course resulted in like, oh fuck it, I missed this trade. Let me try another trade. And down the rabbit hole we go. We burn the account. But I will say one thing that experience has taught me. First of all, this is the advantage of having 10, 11 accounts. If you are an idiot, at least you're only idiot for 10%. You don't kill your whole approach, right? But more importantly, the thing that I did over here, which has really been very helpful for the rest of the afternoon when I actually started to trade a little bit better, is I took off the daily P&L. What you'll see me doing now is just per trade. I either win or lose on a trade. I don't care. There is no record of what I do. I can't tell you how cleansing that is for your mind. If it's all green, you think you're God and you're going to fuck up. If it's all red, you want to get it all back. If there's nothing on the screen, you don't give a shit. You just focus on the setups, not the emotions. Get rid of the P&L completely. It's super easy to do in Tradeovate. You just go into settings over here, select columns, and drag it the fuck away. This is the which one is it? Dollar total P&L. Just get it the fuck out of the way, right? Don't even look at it. That's what the trade analyzer is for at the end of the day. Yes, Tony, it's updated from a week ago. I put in the session high, session lows explanations, but also I think it reformatted. I had AI reformatted really nicely. So it's not much of a change as far as content goes, but I think the reformatting makes it incredibly easier for people to intuitively understand. Oh, what do you got to do? Where's, oh, fuck. I'm gonna have to update it again. I forgot the VWAP. All right, I will add the VWAP. I'm sorry, it's been a day, so I'll add the VWAP in there too. But it gets as I said, it gets updated continuously as new ideas come in. But yeah, I forgot to add the VWAP section. So I will do that. That's been a big help. Hi, Judith. How are you? Good afternoon, everybody. Everybody getting ready for the NVDA trade coming out at around 420. We're going to take positions probably around 415 or so. So I'm going to keep it very simple on my end, right? I actually got three. Let me pull this up. I have three fresh accounts. Go get some fresh accounts from Apex if you haven't. Let me put the Apex link. All of our buddies at Apex, they're the only ones that are going to let you do single trade funding. That's what we're trying to do, basically, is single trade funding, right? So we're going to do our standard protocol, which is about 36 points of NASDAQ. We think the move is at least 35 points either way in terms of reaction. And that gives us enough wiggle room and staying power to be on both sides of the trade. So we're going to go, and we can only do this in Trade-Evade because we can't do this in wealth charts. So if you're doing this in wealth charts, don't waste your time. And I'm telling you this right now, I'll tell you again, don't waste your time and don't come crying to me that you can't do it. Get a couple of Trade-Evade accounts if you want to straddle it left and right. If you want to trade S&P against NASDAQ, you can do that in wealth charts, but it's not obviously it's more of a nuanced spread. So you have to figure out ratios and sizes and everything else. I'm going to keep it very, very simple today. We're going to keep it just for 25,000, 2 NASDAQs. For 50,000, it's going to be 4 NASDAQs. Those are minis, right? So I'm just going to lay it down over here. It's going to be 2 NQs with 156 ticks target, no stop. If that hits, accounts get funded. If it doesn't hit, we get blown. But that's the whole point. This is one and done. We live or die by this trade. Could it be a situation where there's just no reaction? Could be. Could it be a situation where we whipsaw one way or the other way and we get stopped out on both sides? Could be. There's no guarantees, but this is a reasonable, as far as all the events go this week, this is by far the most volatile likely event. So we're gonna straddle it. We're gonna see if we can take both sides and make it happen. 25.4 is obviously the session high for us, against which this thing is going to pretty much hold. If NVIDIA blows the numbers, blows through the numbers, I think we go 25.5, maybe 25.6. It's not unreasonable to have this thing go high. If we have like some catastrophic warning of like, oh my God, everybody's spent their money, we see growth at 20% instead of 50% for the next 2 quarters. A 20% growth is, you might as well just say you're in a depression for NVIDIA. That will drop NAS to 25,000, maybe through it. It's just going to be a vertical move down. So, prepare for both possibilities. And the good thing is, I think if we get news either way, there'll be a lot of action in Asia, as Asia is going to try to reposition itself too. So hopefully we can take advantage of that as well. So we'll try and trade that as well. Otherwise, we're just chilling, waiting for, it's already, the close has already happened. We got 1601. Release is supposed to be, I believe, let's just double check. We'll go to financial juice. I believe it's 16. It's 1620. I don't want to get too far. NVIDIA 1620 Eastern time, right? Trying to see if there's anything else on the news blotter here. Weak bullish bias on the dealer side. Okay, what does that mean? High dealers are positioned ahead of the known events such as earnings. Weak bullish bias suggests dealer hedging flows may slightly support upside moves, but the signal is not strong. In simple terms, positioning leans positive, though not aggressively sought. Yeah. A lot of stuff that I heard from the options guys today was that the skew is actually not that heavy to the long side. That the markets kind of thinks the best news is priced in, and it's very likely going to be sell the news type of reaction. But before there's a sell the news, there's a buy the news. Estimate is 153, right, on the EPS, and $60.9 billion of sales. So those are the big numbers. For us, it's just going to be a reaction quality time. So we have to see if we're asked. Let's set ourselves up. So I'm going to go to NQ. These are NQs. I want to go two NQs, and I want to go over here. If you want to know how to do this in TradingView, you go over here. You click the plus button. Oh, hang on a second. What you want to do is, first of all, you want to choose take profit only. Take profit only, because that's all we're doing. And it's going to be 156. And you can add this as straddle. NQ. I already have it. Like I've done it 1,000 times, in my saves, but that's fine. So 156. TP only, just two contracts on 25, and it will be 4 contracts on 50 if you're trading 50s. Okay. Sorry. Okay. So I think probably around 4:15, I'm going to put myself into the trade. There's post event, it's a little bit of a nuance, because the whole thing is, remember, with Apex, if it runs one way, it automatically gives you much less drawdown, because it has a dynamic drawdown. The higher it runs one way. So what you don't want to do is have it run in front of the news a lot, have a very little drawdown, and then actually reverse just before the news, because that's you need the drawdown for this. How's everybody's day? How was your trading today, guys? So most important thing, the other thing is really focused on making sure that I have the right account set up. We're going to trade the 285s. These are my my non-funded accounts. So we're starting to push through. They're trying to pre-event. They're already pushing it, pushing it hard, up and down. Ooh, is it coming out? Is the news coming out? They're just playing with it. They're just playing with it. They're just playing with it. I know they're not coming out. I mean, maybe they. It's just pre-news flows. This is the only really, really hard part, because you don't know exactly when they're going to drop it. They could drop it early, and you get these big vol moves up and down. All right, you know what? I think I'm going to have to, because we've never done the earnings release. We might just pre-position. I'm just going to try. I want to get myself into trades, so I'm going to sell the 85s, and I'm going to go buy the 86s. And now, we're in position. You guys can watch the P&Ls. Hopefully they stay balanced. They're not going to go too bad either way. Stay within range here for me, and we'll just watch them and see how the news hits. So 2 contracts, 156 target, no stop. This is the 25s. If you're in the 50s, it's 4 contracts, same setup. And we'll see how it plays out. Who's trading with me? Raise your hands. Actually, you know what, guys? I will be right back. I got to get some. Oh no, I have water. Oh, cool. I thought I didn't have water. So let's see what NVDA brings. What size is my monitor? This is a widescreen monitor, 34 inches. But I got to tell you, the greatest thing that I ever discovered was these plug-and-play portable monitors. So I have like a portable monitor that's a 2-screen monitor to the side of this one. And I actually have a portable monitor for my PC that I can basically, when I'm on the road, I have a 3-monitor setup, and it's as light as having a laptop. I'll show you what they are on Amazon. Trading the dots, Gloria? Good for you. Good for you. Me too. Good afternoon, everybody. Look at this, everybody piling in. All right, so, we're straddling the NVIDIA beforehand. NASDAQ, 156, take no stop. But this is only, by the way, you can only do this on your evals. Don't even think about doing this on your fundeds. You're going to get instantaneously rejected by Apex. This is kind of a gray area anyways on the eval side, but at least on the eval side, they don't care. They want you, they allow you to have a single trade funding. So if one of these trades hits, the account gets funded right away. And remember, the function for us is to go get funded and then trade it for real, because that's where the money is made. So we are popping between basically 90s and 400s here. Ran through the highs. Those of you who are new, here's the whole DOTS trade book playbook, which you can download, or you can just simply bookmark this page. Really, really awesome, piece of information. And for those of you who like TradeZella or like any of the journaling things, I made a free TradeZella effectively for you. I want to show you how this works. So here's an example of here. I'm just gonna just a couple of my accounts, right? I think these open. So I just downloaded this. This is like all the accounts from last week, and look how quickly it will analyze the whole structure. This is all my accounts. Everything that I trade looks exactly like TradeZella. Tells you profit factor. This is, by the way, showing you how badly I traded the week prior. Then you hit clear, and if I wanted to upload, which ones were these? Oh, these were from this week. So these were from this week. And you can see my performance really hopefully improved a little bit. Yeah, 48 to 40. Yeah, these are all my performances, my commissions. Everything was just much better. I traded much tighter. But the point being is the point being is it's super useful to you. All the trades that you did in this account, all the trades you did in this account, all the trades you did in this account. See, and then you just click it and it comes back up. Very intuitive, blazing fast. I mean, it's instant when you do the analysis, and all the data is local to your computer. If you want to. After you looked at the report and you want to save it, just simply download it and it will come down to you. But I don't look at your data. This isn't in the cloud. You're not paying any money for it, and you get enormous amount of analysis. And of course, those of you guys who are a MetaTrader, right, which is the worst freaking analytical tool in the world. Look what you can do with MetaTrader. This is actually my personal futures account, right? Which I actually trade on MetaTrader 5 in the States. You can, this is the proper commission that I pay at AMP Futures, but you can adjust whatever commission is, and it will automatically adjust your commissions and everything else. Just hit Analyze All Files, and these are the results I had over the last couple of days. Trading. I didn't trade today, obviously, because I was busy. But look how fast it analyzes everything. And this is, by the way, why I tell you, don't put any P&L over here. Just don't worry about it. Don't put any P&L over here, because at the end of the day, you can just download all of your Trader 8s, all your MetaTraders, all your wealth charts, and whatever other platform you guys that's going to be popular. I'm going to be happy to create a trading parser for you there, and we'll put it up. We'll put it into the DOTS playbook. In another button. Probably there's this new platform coming out called TradeC, which I had a chance to examine. It's really cool looking. That's probably going to be like the next one that everybody's going to want to trade. So we'll put a parser over here. But this is going to just make your life so much easier. So go ahead, go do it, get crazy, have fun. We got 5 minutes, I guess, to the release. So while we were all waiting, I gave you a look at what we did. Session highs at 410. Let's move the session highs bar over here just for shits and giggles. We are, tad bit off our numbers here, but not horrendous. $300-400 up or down. Still don't have. I guess we're just still waiting for the release at 1620. We'll see how it pops or drops. Again, this is post market, so expect pockets. This could easily be a situation where even if I get it right, it could stop me out on both ends. I fully understand that. That's why we're using Apex's accounts. They were very inexpensive, but you have to be prepared for the fact that the straddle may not work. It's worked quite a lot. I think it's worked like 9 out of 10 times we've done it, but there's, it can always fail. Any questions on your mind? Feel free to ask me while you're hanging out here with me. Oh, good to have everybody here. Look at this. The whole room is free. So you guys want does anybody give me a +1, +2 on the dots so I can give you the links. Actually, I already gave you the links, so I guess forget it. You guys have the link. You want the link again? This is the DOTS playbook that you can download, have fun with. That has embedded in it basically free TradeZella. Free TradeZellas for any the Trader platform, Wealth Charts platform, MetaTrader platform, right? You don't have to pay $500 a year to get your trades analyzed in literally 1 second. So I hope you guys like it. I got some nice comments from some BK members who've tried it so far. So I'm glad you guys liked it. So I guess my entry is around 95, 96. That's pretty much where we're at. We'll have to see where where we go 3 minutes, 3 minutes to supposed release time. Who knows? Earnings can be very finicky as when they release them. One of the things that like inevitably I see, well, this I was trading actually. That's interesting. I was trading the best in Asia on my own account, and the worst was around 11 a.m. But it's a very small worst. But if you look at my TraderVate stuff, what was this? This is like I think the key point. Everybody keeps telling you this, but the data really shows it really well. So these are all my accounts. The best time was 9 o'clock. It's basically 9 to 11 is when all the money is made in the markets, right? Pretty much it. All right, we're up and down, up and down. Nobody's doing anything. We're putzing around. 2 minutes to go. Starting to really drop a little bit. I wonder if it will disappoint. I don't have like a instant news feed on this thing, so we just have to rely on the price action to to see what the numbers are. I'm starting to really press down here. 1 minute to go. Ten seconds to supposed release. We'll see if it actually hits the tape. It's at 4:20. We'll see. Oh, nothing there. Hasn't hit it. If you're monitoring the news feeds, let me know. Just post it in the room. I'm trying to look at Austin had this biggest red day today also. Interesting. Maybe they're gonna do it 16:30. Jesus, 4:21, right? No release. Oh, you know what I would hate? I mean, I really hope this isn't going to happen. I hope they don't. I hope they don't hold it till like 5 p.m. because we have like a 4:55 cutoff when we have to close the books. But they really should release it. 16:20 is the planned release, but I don't see anything on the wires. Super quiet. Hi, guys. So, summary for everybody. We're trying to straddle the NASDAQ, 2 NQs on it. This is on a 25,000 Apex on a which needs to make $1,500. On a 50,000 Apex, it would be 4 NQs, 156 target, no stops, do or die. Trying to see, if we get volatility. As I said, there's no guarantee this thing you could even have volatility. What if if they come in line, maybe we just had no reaction whatsoever, and it's kind of a dead market. At which point, probably just close both accounts and just save them for another day. But so far, I got nothing on the on Twitter or anywhere else telling me that there's been a release. Everybody's super quiet. These are the 2 accounts. You guys can see them over here. All right, come on. Right over here. Still, they've been trading, back and forth between each other. There's just nothing going on here. We need at least a 35-point pop, which should be very, very doable if we have any kind of surprise, but we'll see. NVIDIA pulling a BOJ. That's a funny joke from Zero Hedge. So do you guys know that's BOJ is like notorious for like delaying, their data points or their announcements, way beyond like 5 minutes, 10 minutes, for their, what the market expectation is. So these guys are clearly doing the same thing. 5 minutes past their deadline. Oh, something down. Is that pre-market jitters or it's hard to tell. This is what sucks. This is what the only thing that's really, really sucks about news releases is, remember, you're not like the government where you're obligated to kind of release the data at the time. You're a private company. You're like, yeah, whatever, we'll release it whenever we want to. So when you're pre-positioning for this, as it's going up and down, it's obviously going to affect our drawdown constraints. And we could do a flush up, flush down, just basically take both accounts out of existence, which is something that could happen. I'm fully aware of that. But it was fun. It's fun trying to play this. Somebody just flushed the ladder and then came right back up. Looks like it was just another clean little rug pull here. I guess they're gonna announce it. Oh, something is moving. We're moving up. Good numbers. What happened to my up? Where's my up? Oh, it just came back up and down. I see. I'm looking at my thing because it just popped all the way to 420 and then came right back down. Okay, so we're at 98, pretty much where my entry is. Doesn't look like this. Is this the reaction? Do we have the number? Is this all she wrote? Or is this a pre-reaction? Who's got a news feed that's feeding them? Anybody? I don't see anything. Zero Hedge isn't posting anything yet. Nobody's posting anything yet. Oh, nothing. This looks like it's all pre-market movement. Everybody's just really jittery here. Wow. All right, I'm going to assume it's going to be 4:30, right? Let's hope that they're going to release at 4:30, no later than that. One more minute to go. A lot of speculation here on why NVIDIA is late. Some folks saying that it's usually a sign of impending bad news. Other panel recognize saying it's the herald of good tidings. That's pretty much covers it. Jesus Christ. Nobody's got a clue. It's going to be 4:30. Wow. That's really, really unusual, right? We're 10 minutes late here. Off the release, and nobody has any any clue. Who's straddling with me? Give me a thumbs up. Tell me if you're straddling the event, or you guys just watching it in slow, painful motion here. Nobody's doing anything. Oh, what just happened? Oh, big move up. We got filled. So, I took my mind off the thing. Look at that. We got filled. Big news, positive news, right? Look at that move. Holy shit. That was the move we wanted. So we got done. Nice. Let me show it. Let me show this to you right over here. Right here, the 26,000. We needed to make 26,005. We made 26,007. The other account is burnt, but that's fine. So it was good news, apparently. All right, let's see what they did. Let's see what they announced. Let's see if financial, anybody, nobody's posted. Okay, NVIDIA 160, 162, 162 is what they were. Oh no, 153 is what they were looking for. So they posted 62, 68. They did beat everything. They did beat everything, so that is pretty freaking positive, at least on the initial. We have to see what the post news says about it. Right now, basically, this is the high. If you guys want to play a little bit more with me, this is the session high. We need to close through here, so we can play a little bit. We're going to go to MNQ, play maybe just with a 2 contract because this is very volatile. Play a 80-60. So this is a 20-40 trade. If we break the highs and hold the highs, because that means we're probably going to go to 25-50. Which account do I want to do this in? I want to do this maybe I'll try to do it in the 47 account. All right, so we got funded. That will be they'll be lit tomorrow. So I'll have another account, a live account to trade. Anybody did that with me? Everybody's so quiet. Nobody's talking back to me. Come on, spill the beans. Anybody trade with me? Post it up, because it seems like everybody's just super quiet. Or is everybody just focused on trading? Anybody straddled or no? Somebody just give me a sound check, because I don't see anybody answering in comments here. I want to understand why nobody's talking to me today. Thank you, William. Thank you. My God, it's like fucking pulling teeth, guys. I'm just asking you to respond. Thank you. Thank you. You were long only. Good for you. Were you in Tradeovate, or were you in Well Charts? That was a good handicap. You did it properly. Anybody else? Got 2,000 people in the room. Nobody's doing anything. Come on, guys, talk to me. The presser is going to be probably 5 o'clock. So we'll see if the market kind of just wants to run this right now. I'm going to watch the price action just right around here. We don't have much time because they're going to close the after hour session in 10-20 minutes. But my 47 account, if this thing makes it holds the session highs, which is around the 87, I'm going to bet that they're going to run the 500s. But until they do, I'm not committing to the trade. That's part of, by the way, what's laid out in the Dots trading book about how you trade session highs, session lows. Those are the rules. All right, 42 seconds. Touching. Are we breaking it? All right, I'm going to go long. I'm going to do something I shouldn't be doing, but the idea here is just because I have very little time, I think it's going to burst through a little bit here and hopefully hold through maybe to the 500s. So I am long at 91, 20, 40. So it's a 20 target, 40 stop. Let's see. Oh, let me, I'm in replay mode. That's why I was like, why am I in replay mode? Okay, Tradeovate. Why is this not? Why can't I pick my accounts? I wanted to show it to you on the charts here, but it's not. Oh, there it is. It's finally showing up. Okay. Wow, super slow. It's coming right back. And my no, the run of the highs did not hold. So a lot of vol both ways. I'm going to get taken out. Yeah, this is, if they were going to run it, they would run it now. I doubt they're gonna take it higher. We'll see. It's a big retrace move here off the highs. No, it doesn't look like they have a lot of juice to take it up. I mean, there's buyers coming in, but sellers aren't parked in front of that 25.5 really hard. And we got about 10 more minutes of the price action. So unless we get some early, like pre 5 o'clock teasers, oh yeah, we got a ton of money being spent on AI, and they start to rush it through. I'm not holding my breath on this trade. Yeah. 10 more minutes to go before I have to bail out one way or the other. But this may end before that. I try to buy the session highs here, thinking that we were gonna run the 25 fives, 25 500s, but they stalled it. I mean, the sellers came in, just kind of swamped them, and I don't know if there's enough. So far, not enough news on NVIDIA has been released to get the bulls to buy in the aftermarket, but we'll see. Because obviously, the news is good, but what everybody's looking for is to hear just how much forward demand they have. I have a feeling they have a ton of forward demand, but Whether that's going to be enough for this thing to pop, we won't know. We'll know for sure tomorrow. Tomorrow will be if it's positive news, we're definitely going to take the 25.5 tomorrow. But right now it's just stalling, which I don't like. All right, I'm going to cut and bail. I'm just going to cut and bail this. It's the slope is turned red, starting to really reverse. If it pops back up, so be it. I'd rather lose the opportunity than more money. So we just took a small clip on that trade, as we didn't get enough juice, but we did get funded, which was the whole point of this thing, one and done. So tomorrow, a fresh funded account, which we can trade for real in Apex. Anybody else get funded? Somebody give me a thumbs up, please. Anybody did this with me? Yes, no? Ben got funded. Nice. Did you just go long, or did you straddle, Ben? So one of the things that is never a good thing if you're long is if the oops, let me just get rid of this. If the slope turns red, as you can see over here, so slope turning red, that means there was just absolutely no forward price action, and I just decided to bail, which was probably the right thing to do, because if this thing unwinds further, that's just more money to be lost. If the money was to be made, it was going to be in the 3 or 4 minutes of this event here. Now, this may pop afterwards, but that's a completely different story, because it doesn't matter if this thing pops, because if this thing stops you out before it pops, it wouldn't have done you any good anyways. But it did the job today. This was another week where we got one and done on the funding. I will leave you guys be, and I'll be back 7 o'clock tonight for Asia. We'll try to trade gold and see if there's more news on NVDA. See if we can trade that as well. All right, guys. Everybody have a great day. Thank you so much for everything. I'll see you guys later. Bye-bye.